Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Eden Crafters. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So I did move stuff from over there. I started putting this together here with the plan that we would use it, that we would tunnel through this wall here and get to the water over there. But plans have changed. Actually, let's put the... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's not running. I was wondering why why don't I have anything out of this? That's right, because there's no water in it. But yeah, we're gonna take this out of here. I discovered some things while I was looking around this area. I keep hitting E instead of tab to get into the inventory. Tab to get into the inventory is so strange. Okay. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we need that thing set up in order to make our advanced filters for our little heat suit or heat adapter, whatever, our cooling thing. But I looked up here and I saw this graphite thing here. And I knew already that we had an iron source right down here. So I moved that mine over here, ran a belt down, and moved all our steel production to here. So now this thing runs completely automatically. I don't have to haul stuff over to it. And you can see we've got a box full of steel here. And we actually have like a box and a half or 2 boxes of steel at the base, because I accidentally thought I needed steel there and didn't. And then we also had some osmium mining going on, but I discovered there was an osmium thing right here below this. Yeah, you can see I had fun with the steamroller flattening all of this. So I got this set up here, making osmium ingots for us. We are going to need to upgrade that soon, though. Because we need osmium alloy or something like that. But here's the biggie. So I go over on the other side of the wall from where I was setting up all of this stuff. And there's another graphite right there. In fact, I think there's a couple of them here. But that big one right there we are going to use. But once again, I am going to have some fun with the flattening. Nope. Good enough. Okay. So let's grab... I even built the tunneler, figuring we were going to be using it this episode, but no. All right, here's our steamroller. Battery's nice and charged up. Oh, here's something else I discovered. Remember I was complaining about rocks and saying I wish we could get rid of them? So I just happened to be standing too close to a rock when I was trying to disassemble something and discovered you can just disassemble the rocks. So yeah, that's good to go. Let's widen this and start flattening right here. That way we're creating ourselves a nice flat road all the way over to where we're going. Right, yeah, I'm sort of cutting this off. And this is the bad part. We don't have our little coolant, yet. So we're sort of out of luck when it comes to being too hot here. Where is... Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Okay, let's stop flattening. We're going to have to flatten to the right height here now. There we go. We're at the height of the... Now I'm just going to flatten out a large area for us to work here. And hopefully Growler's not going to die from the insane heat. We should be doing this at night. Yes, we could be doing this at night, Growler, but that would involve me having to screw around here at night. Oh, look how high this is. This is mad. One thing I really wish is that our vehicles gave us oxygen. See, look how fast you can go and have this thing still flattened. Oop, I'm missing a little bit. There we go. All right, we have a nice big flat area here now for our work. I almost forgot that I needed to build a shelter because of the lack of oxygen from our vehicle here. All right. Taking so much heat damage from this too. It's driving me batty. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get this set back up that we had set up before. It doesn't really matter which direction we go, so I'll go this way. Okay. And we don't need a box here. So we're going to go with... I don't think I need the forge either. I think I just need to go straight to this. Come on. Oh, this is definitely the wrong way because the water's on that side. Does matter what direction I set this up. How about that? Okay. So get that set up right into there. Then we'll set this up. Right here. Growler's getting real tired of this heat. I don't blame you, Growler. And then we'll put a box on the end of this. Why'd you put one of them big boxes on it? I could. It takes different material requirements that I don't have with me, I don't think. Well, no, I didn't bring any iron beams because I don't think we need any. Now, let's go grab some oxygen. Now, the bad thing about this is we're not going to be able to get it going for a little while here. It really sucks. Oh, I forgot something. What'd you forget? I forgot I need to smooth out the edges here. Now, left-clicking on this flattens, but right-click smooths. So you can go along the edges where you've been working, like this here. And you can see it creates a nice little slope. All right, now that this is done, first thing we need to do is get out a water purifier thingy. Actually, let's put a couple of them out for now. It's going to take time for them to do their work. So we're just going to have to do what we can do until then. Set that there. Come on. That there. That there. Okay. Now, this should work out pretty well for us. All we need to do is wait once this is connected, and as the water purifiers do their work and the water here cleans up, then the water production from our pumps here will increase. And then we'll have enough water going into our machine. Yes, have another bite to eat, Growler, because eating solves burns. Okay, yeah, right now we got 30%. It might be enough for it to work. But here is our advanced filters. That is the big thing we need in order to get our cooling pack. So we just got to let that run for a little while, then we can come back and get some of those. Wow, we used up a lot of power doing this too, didn't we? Here we go. This has been running overnight while I work back at the base. So we should have, oh, plenty. So we got all of that. Let's actually change this now to carbon fiber. I think we need the carbon fiber more than anything else. And take what little carbon fiber we got, I guess. So that means we can build our little heat or our coolant thingy. Oh boy, I really, really missed that, didn't I? There we go. I did manage to land there, even if it did sort of require me to fly around it a couple of times. All right. Let's see. I'm going to stick this carbon. Oops, not. I don't want to grab the glass. I'm going to stick the carbon fiber in there. I really need more storage space. All right, you go in here for right now. Grab some of these. All right, so for this, the cooling thingy, we need 6 rotors. I think I better make some. I have some rotors, but what did I need? Wire. I think it was wire. I've got wire over here too, but I have too much of. I do have rotors made, but I'm not sure if I'm going to need those today, so we might as well go ahead and just make some more. They don't take long to make, fortunately. In order to do some of what we're going to do today, I needed to make 20 computers. Each computer takes 10 circuit boards. That took some time. All right, there we go. Now, we got a lot of slots now. Oh, I've never upgraded our oxygen. I need to do that too. Okay, now that we have stuff taken care of there, I made us 2 high capacity O2 tanks, and I made us a second battery too. I don't think having 2 of these helps. So we've got those, so we've got plenty of oxygen, plenty of battery power, which, you know, it determines how long we can run, which is really helpful. And we have that protection. Now for here, the next thing we need is phosphorus. You have no idea where this is. But this wants us to go establish a research base in the hottest region of the planet. I'm wondering if we're going to find phosphorus there. But this will also get us access to version 2 of the water pump, version 2 of the water purifier, and we'll be able to detect large osmium deposits. So we're going to have to go there. We're going to need to set up... Well, hang on, let's go back to this. We need to set up a reinforced compartment with 5 data center units. Now, there are only 4 walls in one compartment, and one of them has to be a door. So we're going to actually have to set up 2 compartments, or a double-sized compartment. And see, for the reinforced compartments, we need 10 steel alloy. So we're going to need 20 alloy, 20 gold insulation, 20 basalt. Okay, it's 20 basalt, 20 steel, 20 gold. Okay, so that's 2 of those. And now we're going to need to set up the 5 computers. So we need 20 computers. Remember, I just told you I knew I needed to make 20 computers. We're going to need, let's see, 10 more insulation. I don't know how to split the stack. I have tried. I did once, and I don't know why I can't do it since. So we're just going to grab another one of those. And another one of those, and that should be plenty for us. All right, let's go. Oh, wait. We can set a windmill for power, but I do want one of these. So we need a rotor, an antenna, rotor, and we've got some extra circuit boards. Cool. Okay. So now we're set up to do that. Let's go build our base. That's conspicuous looking rock. Very copper colored rock. You'd think it would be copper. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. When you get little embers floating up from the ground is pretty hot. And even with our cooling thing, it's too hot here. Large phosphorus rock. I think I probably have enough to do this. Let's go ahead. Let's... Oh, I don't. I thought I had all the stuff I needed for one of these. Gears. I forgot to bring any gears. Alright, well. I meant to bring the stuff for a miner just in case we found that. Alright, actually, you know what? Well, it does say the hottest area on the planet. Let's put it right here in the center. That was my plan to begin with. Is this the center? Yes. That was my plan to begin with, was to put it here in the center. We don't have to have the base next to where we're doing the other stuff. This is our scanning base, is what this is. Alright. Oh, you idiot. Did I just screw myself up? Yeah, let's... So I'm sure I don't have the materials to, yeah, let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, I know, Growler, you're roasting. Be nice if the menu would stay on the section I'm on. All right, we are inside. Let's get a bite to eat. Let's actually go ahead and set up our windmill. Oh, here it is. And our scanner. There we go. It's odd there are no lights in here. I mean, those look like light bars. And now finally we'll set this up. There we go. It's a whole lot of computers. This looks a lot like the computers in Planet Crafters too. It's not the same front, but it's the same basic shape and everything. Of course, they are shaped to look like computer racks. I've seen quite a few of these, built quite a few of them. Okay. That's all set. Let's find where we landed. Here we go. Alright, now I need to go get gears, because I was an idiot and forgot them, so that we can set up a miner and get some phosphorus. Let's land a little closer this time, given the heat situation. Alright. Oh, it's a ruby. Nice. So we'll set this guy up right here. And then we'll set a box for it right here. Boy, it's so hard to tell how close you are to the stuff. No power, okay. I'm surprised. I would have thought we were close enough to the windmill we set up over there. There we go. I don't remember how much phosphorus we need. Let's sit down in here. J, Planet Analyzer. No, next objectives. Here we go. We need 30 phosphorus. Well, that shouldn't take too long for the collector. And what's that going to get us? Quantum processor, a gem cutter, a jetpack. Yes. Ship engine, and a cargo spaceship? Ooh. I'm guessing it's just going to be just like this one, except with more cargo space, which I rarely use the cargo space on this one, but I can see where that could be a really real advantage, especially with, you know, resources now sort of spread out more. I mean, we've got to come clear over here to get phosphorus, it seems. And with that, then, yeah, you could fly around to your different bases and collect resources and bring it back home. So you can see we got it greening up. There's my little distant one I was telling you about. We even have the trees growing there. Okay. Park this guy right here. That's good job there. Oh, thank you. For an idiot. Hey! Alright, so we got a fair amount of phosphorus. I'm gonna stick it in there. Oh, we had rubies already too. Let's put this stuff away. Those. And this stuff goes over here. I'm going to need more storage space. I know, we just put this storage space in not that long ago. Oh, we're out of plates, too. Wow, we used a lot of plates. Let's take a quick look here, see if we got what we have that's new here. I think we had the frame before, didn't we? Yeah, I think that might have come up when we started making carbon fiber. So yeah, we can actually build carbon fiber frames now. That's nice. Catalytic converter. What? We need phosphorus and advanced filters. Well, we can make a catalytic converter. I'm not sure what it would be for. Microscope. The AI chip has been our downfall. We have ruby, circuit boards, osmium. Yeah, we actually have all the stuff to make the microscope now. We don't have any graphite rods. I can always switch it to making graphite rods. Gear assemblies. That also we needed the osmium. Yeah, here's the one where we needed the osmium alloys. I knew there was one that we needed the osmium alloys. Once it starts rotating, you can see the actual shape. That's not what I thought it looked like. So yeah, that's what we need the osmium alloys for there. Okay, what do we got here that we got added? Oh yeah, our new pumps. We're going to need composite beams for that. Well, that shouldn't be too big of a problem to make. It was, wait a minute. It was the osmium and just an iron beam. So we can get tier 2 ones out fairly quickly. I think what we need to do is build ourselves an assembling machine and just sort of set it up here at the base and then bring resources to it when we need one of these fancier items set up. Let's see. Good. That's stuff we already had. Well, you know what? I was thinking we should really put out some batteries because at nighttime our solar panels all die and there's no other power to keep things going. But then, of course, we have the geothermal plant, which we can build now. I was going to do that this episode, but we had too much to do. What's this thing? Oh, a train station? Freight car? Locomotive. Well, now we know how we're going to get resources back here from the distant parts. So that's my sad thing about Satisfactory is I could never get far enough in it because so much is required to do the trains that we never were able to do them. But we actually could do these trains. Yeah, all that stuff we can make. All that stuff's the easy stuff we can make. All this is stuff we can make. Yeah. The toughest thing is going to be, yeah, we need a ton of steel, but we have steel being manufactured up there. Heck, I could even, you know, put in a large storage box and we'd have even more sitting up there every time we went up there. What do we need for a large storage box? Beams. That's the only thing different. We need beams. Let's grab our beams. Grab some plates. Good enough. I didn't intend to get all of them. And we'll go out and swap this out for a big box. All right. Oh, this is going to be difficult. I'm carrying too many beams. No, tab. Goodness sakes. There we go. So we're going to end up dropping stuff on the ground. Okay, well. And I think that's odd. I keep doing that. I keep going inside the ship instead of getting into its inventory. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and we'll set up a large box, and we want to turn the other direction. Oh, can I get up onto this? I can get up onto it and then fall off it. You're getting really good at this. Ding nabbit. There. We got it. Okay, there. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put another one right behind it. So we'll have a ton of stuff stored here when we get back to it. That's not lined up. There we go. We'll take this and go to there. I still didn't line it up quite right, but there we go. And I do not need all this steel. I've got so much steel sitting back at the base right now. I'm just going to stuff all this in this box for now. There we go. So we are going to have, I think there's 9 per row, which is odd. Yeah, 9. Why not make it 10 per row? It would be so much simpler if it was 10 per row. But we can store 27 in each. So that will be over 50 stacks of steel whenever we come up here and need steel. That's going to be more than we can carry, so I think we're in good shape there. But we're out of time for today, guys, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.